Welcome to Black Love Matters, where it serves a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
or find our inner Brock and Michelle,
or Jay-Z and Beyonce, or I got a good one for y'all, honey, or Miss Jackie Aina and Dennis. Jackie. For all the YouTubers out there, y'all know who Jackie Aina is. Jackie Aina taught us black women how to put on makeup, how to not get them shades 3 shades too light, not to look open casket sharp. Jackie Aina, I would say, is one of the, maybe I'll give her godmother just in case somebody came before and I ain't know, because I'm a older millennial, so maybe somebody was there before. Taught us as black chocolate women on how to appreciate makeup, how to be a beauty guru without losing yourself within it. I've been rolling for Jackie for a long time, and quiet as it's kept, I don't even wear makeup like that. I just seen this beautiful brown woman on there talking shit, but at the same time, faces beat. And I said, you know what? She's smart, funny, and black. Shout out to Amanda Seals. I need to be on her team. And I fell off a little bit, right? Because y'all beauty gurus. And I'm not talking about Jackie. I'm talking about all y'all. Just who into makeup and deep in that realm. Y'all go a little deep for me. It's a lot of steps. And I just don't know if I got an hour and a half before work. But when I'm trying to figure out like how to match my skin tone, different best concealers I should buy, I always go to Jackie. And also shout out to Jackie. I think she just got a new palette with Anastasia. If y'all don't know who Jackie Aina, y'all go check them out. Jackie Aina is also someone to go send to, you know how you have the babies who coming up about to wear makeup, and maybe you yourself is not a makeup guru? Point them in the direction of Jackie Aina. Okay. She has everything from a beat face, red carpet to like an everyday work face. So she's someone that I feel comfortable. The baby's looking at her, going to her. Because, you know, some of the booty gurus, you'd be like, honey, they gonna have you looking like a whole different bitch. Like, you know, and no shade, right? That's their job, right? But, you know, that ain't something you want to tell a 14, 15-year-old. Like, we're just talking about enhancing beauty, covering up some blemishes, right? As you get older and don't moisturize, don't drink water, then we could talk about changing the structure of your face. But I think Jackie, I'm just telling the truth, including me. Right, there's some days I look very sleepy. There's some days these beds are deep, and I need full coverage.
When you get older, you ain't drinking no water.
You ain't moisturized. It's the truth. It's some days that my eyes are sunken in, and I just need the healing of Jesus, right? And that Jackie can help me with that too. But Jackie Aina also has the tutorials on there that if you just want a little BB cream to cover you up, if you're just now trying out different lip glosses, she has that too. So that's why I really like her, because I think she does a good balance of that. And she remind me, as Funky Dineva say, she black like this, not like that. She never sacrifices her blackness. She is firm that she is a black woman. I think she's also Nigerian American. Okay. She is never a sacrifice of that. It's never either or. It's a both. So I just so appreciate that. And shout out to her man Dennis. I don't know what Dennis do, but did y'all see the ring he gave her? He do something. I think he an inspirational speaker. I don't give a damn. Y'all just go to her Instagram. It's so big that. You ever just seen the ring so big that when you see it, you choke? I wasn't even drinking water. You pull it up. I said, fuck. I said, all right, check. I said, all right. So anyway, shout out to them. I think they've been together. I'm going to say, honey, I don't know the full story. Let's give them 2 to 3 years. Y'all go check out Ida's YouTube channel to go on the whole damn journey. I'm going to say, at least, did you choke? Look how big that ring is. It's like a pear-shaped.
That motherfucker.
That's huge. I don't know what the fuck Dennis do, and that's why I'm saying I don't know what he do, because that's not a salary type of ring. You know, it's certain salaries you make for a certain ring. This nigga just got shares. It don't look like he take a salary. Y'all go look at Jackie Aina ring. It's beautiful. It's blinding. And I want them to fucking win. I don't give a damn what he does. It looks like he makes her happy, honey. That's all that matters to me. I think I teased them a few episodes ago. And I think some Nigerian got in their feelings because they didn't realize I was playing. They was like, why would you accuse Dennis of being a Nigerian scammer? I was like, nigga, I'm playing. I love Jackie and Dennis. They was like, I'm deleting you. I'm like, good. But I don't know what Dennis do. He made some money. Anyway, I think let me try to get their story together, honey.
Okay.
They've been together for about 3-4 years. Okay. I want to say give or take. Again, I'm not following that closely. But what I love about them is that the way they each shine in their own realm. So I say that as a compliment. I don't know what Dennis do because I watch it on Jackie Aina channel and I'm here for Jackie Aina. Mm-hmm. Does that even make sense in itself?
Yeah.
Right. Like, so he lets her shine. He lets her be the front. Right. Like, it's just this way that he's able to put her on this pedestal that she deserves to be put on, that I'm so here for him. So when I'm teasing, I don't know what he doing. Like, that's because when he's in the realm, like when he's in these vlogs or he's with her, like his focus is solely her. He's never trying, some of these shiesty niggas I done seen in YouTube videos with these other girls be plugging their own shit. And they talking about hitting at the top of the eye for my video. I said, hold on. I ain't watching you, nigga. I'm watching her, right? And I've never seen that with them. And he easily could, slide that in and do it.
Hustle up.
Easily, right? But for whatever's going on, he's holding it up on his own, right? With or without her. And it looks like for their birthdays, they do like these really, really extravagant trips together. Like that's what they promised each other to do. So it was her, I think Jackie, she in my club. I think she's a little younger than me. So maybe she turned 32 or so, 33. And they went to Greece, looks like it. Greece, Greece is where all the white places are. Not the white places, those white, beautiful houses.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? Want to be the ocean? I think that's
No,
the
I ain't
one of the
never been
shores of
nowhere.
Greece. I hope I'm not confusing that with Rome. Yeah, I think it's Greece.
Look, I'm just
Santori, I think it's called Santori, Greece, and that's when they were there. First of all, that's
You talking about all these things?
yeah,
here?
those are beautiful. That's Greece, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not lying too bad about their story. And I guess they rented like a nice, cute Airbnb, private jet, like whole way, like the nines the whole way. And I guess that's when he proposed to her with this gigantic half of a moon rock. And the rest was history.
Oh, yeah.
So just shout out to them.
Yeah.
And they love, and they black love. And also shout out to Jackie Aina. Again, I'm not talking out of school. I'm not making up rumors. She had made videos about this, that she actually married super young. I want to say early 20s, and was like divorced before she hit 30.
Oh.
So she had a moment where it was like kind of hot girl summer, fuck niggas. The only thing they can do for me is, But then the Lord delivered. Him, and there is love after divorce. There is love after whatever your first chapter is. So I always see that kind of as an inspiration too. So if y'all don't know about Jackie Aina, shout out to Jackie Aina Dennis. But if you don't know about Jackie Aina, y'all need to go ahead and support her on her YouTube. Even if you're not into makeup or something, just go ahead and give her a subscribe. Because I also think about the inequalities when it comes to beauty gurus and bloggers at YouTube. And don't get me wrong, Jackie Aina got like millions and millions of followers. But the shit she doing, she deserves the 10 million, the 20 million that these other ones are getting. And she's doing, I would say, 3 times the amount of work and the exposure and connection to the folks. So y'all go out and support Jackie. Jackie. Yeah, but y'all go check out that ring though. That ring make you cough. I said, fuck. What Dennis do? That's the name of the episode. What do Dennis do? Lord, what would you say about that? Do you know about them?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
Big up
cute.
to him, though.
But did you see the ring? What you think he
Yes.
do? Y'all think Nyambi being Nyambi? Go look at it though. You're gonna say the same thing. This ain't even no VP of a company money. This is you. You don't gotta call into work because you the boss money, like Beyonce
Right.
told us. But I don't know what boss it is though.
Me either.
Shout out. Maybe it's sponsored. The YouTube
up.
videos be.
Shut up. Please stop.
Is that what you get from a sponsor? Can you tell them we'll sponsor?
This ring is fun. No.
Can we
No.
sponsor for that?
I can't. No. Mm-mm.
I wouldn't even be mad at them.
I wouldn't either.
Get you. What you do when you watch all the ads?
Yeah.
I watch the ads for that one.
I even clicked through. What you talking about?
Jackie, blink if it's sponsored.
Don't.
Blink, Jackie.
No, you don't.
Send the link. But no, real shit. Shout out to them. If you don't know who Jackie Aina is, go support her on YouTube. They're beautiful black love.
Alrighty.
Who is you?
I'm there.
So I took a sip.
Oh.
Y'all gonna hear about this. I'm into elderflower Saint Germain. I just took a sip of that. I'm Nyambi.
And this is episode 272, y'all.
Hey.
Every Monday, be sure to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher. Follow us on all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. That's Black with no K. You know, I've been checking them 5-star reviews. Where y'all niggas at?
What nigga, if you could go a whole week without needing a break,
Wait. Where y'all niggas at?
maybe they could do something.
Look.
Maybe if Nerum could go a whole week.
Well, maybe we'll talk about that in my check-in.
Not maybe, you got to.
So, what's going on with yours?
Ooh, you see that? He gave me cancer energy. What's going on with me, y'all? I need a reset. I am off. when I tell you what the old folks say, you off your square.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a rectangle. I am on the triangle, the hexagon. I am anything but the square. Personally, I'm completely off my shit. I literally just show up to where my phone tells me to go.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's therapy or eyebrow appointment or training, if it ain't already been booked, ain't getting rebooked. I need to go to the damn dentist. But who has energy to find a dentist? I'm going to have to. I am just off my freaking square. And I have no idea what is needed to reset it, nor am I motivated to reset it. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's just a vacation. I don't know if it's just more than 2 days off. I'm off my square. And have no intention of getting back on it. Mm. And that makes me a little sad.
Why?
Because there's so many things in my head I want to do. But then my mind, heart, and body be like, well, bitch. Keep a wishing. And I know I hit an all-time high, y'all, when I had watched church from bed. And y'all know I believe in getting up. Every Sunday. Even if I'm late. Y'all know I'll walk in church late. I'll walk in church at the benediction.
You can tell me you watch church from bed.
I watch church from bed. You ain't asked me because you just assume I went, right?
Yes.
You know, I believe in going to church even if I'm late. I'll walk in the last 2 minutes just to be in the house of the Lord once a week. And I did not go. And I didn't, or if I don't go, it's like some remorse there, right? I'd be having conversation with the Lord. They'd be like, Satan, somebody working, Lord, what's going on? I didn't even put on the bit TV. I watched it from my phone.
Oh my God.
So I know that is my trigger to say something wrong. Because even when I'm in my deepest funks, my deepest of depression, anxiety, I will put a rag on my head in a sundress and sit in the back of the church. And even if I don't got my tithe money with me, you know I'm in Silicon Valley, I'll pay it online for the end of the next week. So for me to be at this pace, I know it's something going on. So I need y'all to send me good energy. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Just send me just super, super good energy and all that good stuff. Next, maybe this shouldn't be in the same sentence. I have a new love affair with elderflower. Have y'all heard of Saint Germain's?
No.
A nigga like me really hasn't. It's just elderflower liqueur. Oh. I didn't realize I liked it so much. I forgot. I think I went somewhere and it was just an elderflower cocktail when I was in Detroit. And I was like, I think I like elderflower. Mm-hmm. And I just went and bought a whole bottle of elderflower. And I've been making elderflower cocktails all weekend. What you do is 1 part elderflower, 1 part rum, 1 part pineapple juice. Shake that shit together. Pour it over. If you want some frizzy, add seltzer. I don't need the frizzy. I drink it straight and chill. Beautiful. So I have a love affair with that. Which isn't good if you feel like you need to be resetted. So I need to reflect on that. I might need to just do a fast. I just need to do a fast where you just eat chicken breast. You know, just clean out everything. Mm-hmm. And I'm just not feeling myself. What do you think about that, Nerums?
About the Saint Germain or not feeling
all of it? You can start at Saint Germain. That's easier.
I've tried it. It's pretty good.
It's pretty damn good.
You know, I done went to their website. They got all types of recipes and shit there. Which
what
one
do you think Nyambi did?
Oh, you just go to their website?
Yeah, I'm like, what I gonna make?
You do the Saint Germain spritzer. Mm-hmm. Oh. Or the traditional elderflower fashion?
Old fashioned with a whiskey.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of things going on. I think, you know, we are in a huge transition in life. And, a lot of things are just moving. And I think another thing is that we're in a dead heat of summer. So for some companies, you know, that's like fiscal year or, you know, things are just moving and shaking. Mm-hmm. And I think that's one of the things that's going on, right?
Yeah.
You know, you just hope into the fall.
When is it I don't know.
Because you keep talking about how many, like it's only 17 weeks to Christmas.
18.
Oh, 18 weeks.
18 weeks to Christmas. Y'all ready?
What you want for Christmas?
What? The grace of the Lord. 25 pounds smaller. In a vacation.
I might be able to get you that.
That's it.
Oh.
A good job and stockings vest.
Oh.
Anything else? A millionaire, honey?
Oh.
Some money? Day spa? Am I still going?
Yeah.
Okay.
What
I
else
was in a meeting. I was like, oh, how's everyone's weekend and day going? It's good. I was like, yeah. You know, at work, I try to do parallel practice. Say, you know, I'm not feeling the best. I might have some mental health days coming up. Just as a reminder, if anybody needs to take mental health days, you should. And y'all remember my boy I told you who ain't really know he was black? He was like, yeah, you're right, Nyambi. To help prevent that, I already have self-care in place. I said, oh, so-and-so, what's your self-care? He was like, oh, well, I just go to the day spa weekly for a daycation. What?
Which one he going to?
I'm going to tell you later.
Oh.
Nigga, why ain't you react like I did? Who goes to the day spa once a fucking week? For a daycation?
Look, it ain't tricking if you got it.
I said, these kids is lapping my ass.
What you talking about? My run coach was like, I'm sorry I was late, but the housekeeper was still cleaning the house, so I didn't want to interrupt her. And I was like, the fuck?
Meanwhile, our poor ass over here rubbing on each other.
The well.
Cleaning up the house.
Shit.
Cussing out Mabel.
This is probably why we stress the fuck out, because we ain't got no housekeeper.
Can we talk
and she
about
talking
that?
about, and she gonna tell me, don't get it unless you commit it, because sometimes when I walk in the house after the housekeeper, it's like walking into somebody else's house with your stuff there, and I just get bits of joy.
Oh my God! Can we talk about that in Silicon Valley? Nobody do none of their own shit in Silicon Valley. No one does their own grocery shopping. No one cleans their own house. None of that.
They own laundry.
No one. Everybody send their panties out. If I send my laundry out, I think I got to keep my panties.
Oprah.
I'm gonna keep my panties and bra.
Oprah don't even. So Oprah had did an interview and she was talking about how she send her laundry out, but she don't send her panties. And then
I told you.
And people was like, oh, why? Because it's very personal and things of that sort. Oprah said no, because it's $4 a panty. I can do clean up myself.
Panties is expensive. And don't get talking about Spanx and undergarments. Them things be $100 a pop. Got time for taking my limited edition Spank? You said on a black market. But that is true. And I do think I have a little something against that.
Mm-hmm. I know, right? It's almost like giving in.
Yeah.
It's like giving in. I want to say, when you become like niggas with disposable income, and then once you be that level, you're like, you know what? I'm tired of doing this shit. I'm going to have somebody do my laundry, or I'm going to have somebody order my shit. It feels a little weird, but it's probably a great thing. But then people start looking at you bougie from back at home when you say, oh, my bad.
Well, you can't tell. First of all, I'm going to lie. I can barely tell my family I see a therapist. I just I'm going to the doctor. And after I go to the doctor so much, they be like, is you sick?
Okay?
They be thinking I got the cancer.
You all right?
You going to the doctor every
night.
For what? Mm-hmm. But I'm a woman of a particular age. So a lot of times they think it's like fertility treatment. So they don't say nothing until it's like month 8. And they're like, well, what's going on? My therapist, okay. I don't want to interrupt you.
Right.
I'm like, don't worry.
How's your mental health?
Yeah.
You all right?
But
tell me if you're all right.
It do feel a little weird. And the way I hear all my colleagues or even bosses talk about it is like, if you think about yourself and your hourly rate, for you to do this, and think of what you're paid at work, you make that much air quote an hour. What would it mean for you to reinvest that hour, either doing more work, which I want to talk about this workism culture,
right,
or just time for yourself?
Yeah.
And which one's more important?
Yeah.
Which one are you willing to spend?
Because it took me, because you started thinking about it, and how much you do make. It took me about 2 hours, 2.5 hours to do laundry and shit like that. Yeah, I like to have that time back.
Yeah, and do you just pay like $20? I think it also surprised me how not expensive it was.
Yeah, I
don't know why in my head I thought laundry service would be like $100 an hour, but it's not. It's literally like for like 3 or 4 loads, it's like $20.
Yeah, it's $1.95 a pound. With a $7 service fee. Schedule to pick it, and they come pick it up.
I mean, that's what the service fee is. Pick up and drop off.
Let me see.
Don't do this.
I'm about to fuck around and order laundry.
But it's something to that. Like, and I don't like that either. Right? Like, it's something about taking pride in your home, your things, and really just taking the time to do that. Like, how do you do? Because I think that's how we were raised, to take pride in all types of work, and take pride in your house and clean it, and take pride in the clothes you have and clean them. Right? It's something about doing that with your own hands to show gratitude. Look, this is like almost like the Kimoni method.
Yeah.
Before she came up with it. So in handing that to someone else, it is a little bit in conflict of my personal values. Because it's like, well, why would I? And also, if we think back to our family, this is the type of work that they used to do. Right. Yeah. And they worked so hard for us not to do it.
Right.
But it also feel weird for me to have somebody else mama doing it too.
Right.
So I think that's the conflict that I go back and forth. And people are like, no, people can pay. They like they need this as a livelihood. They need this
Right.
too. So I'm going back and forth. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I know when we were back in White Ass Mass, before we went through our whole situation, we was even thinking about getting a housekeeper because it was just too much between both of us working full-time jobs, me completing the PA. It was just too much.
Right.
Like, it just was not enough time in the day to do everything. So that's why we thought about doing it then. But I think we're good while we're at this house. But maybe the next place we move, some gonna have to give.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a housekeeper. I don't know if it's laundry. I don't know what it's gonna be, but something is gonna have to give. It's weird though. Do it still feel weird?
It kind of does, but
It's
you know,
weird.
I get it. Like the amount of mental bandwidth it takes to work in Silicon Valley. When you get home, you don't want to do anything else. And I understand that now.
Yeah.
You know, you really don't want to do shit else. You want to go out, you want to have your little happy hour, and you want to go. And the other thing is that y'all niggas be so hopped up on caffeine that when you get home,
Crash.
you crashing anyway. And so I think it's all that stuff in combined, and also, you know, being in being grateful that you are able to do that, right? Because that is a grateful part to be in. You know, I hate to be like that, but like, you know, it keeps the economy afloat for other people, but it also frees up time, because when you start thinking about that, you just start thinking about.
Because I know people who do this and they have like their laundry and shit delivered just to work. So they don't even do the shit on the weekend. Like they'll bring their laundry with them to work and they'll leave it in their car or whatever. And the people call when they're there. They'll run out to their car, exchange to the folks, and then they'll deliver it like the next day or later that afternoon. So they're at work. So they're not even losing zero time out.
Right.
Because I get it for dry cleaning. I can process that completely for dry cleaning. But when you get into like washing drawers,
And these shits be already folded.
fold it.
Oh, I already know, because my job the other job used to have this.
Yeah.
It's folded and everything. And truthfully, it's worth it. I'm actually going to do the math on it just to see, because hell, we pay for
Child, they putting aromatherapy in it.
we pay for laundry here anyway.
I know. But it's something, I don't care what y'all say. It's something about doing it yourself. It's something about taking that time.
I don't know.
It is.
I don't know, especially here when you got people rushing you and shit. Motherfuckers trying to move your shit out there, and
They put it on the ground. I'm always on there. I'm like near them. I be setting timers when I be doing the laundry.
they be putting your shit on the floor, on
Yeah.
the wet floor, and everything. No, I ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
Pick them up.
Yeah.
I wash and I'll just do one light load with just all my drawers.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Don't get too comfortable. I got somebody at my job like, I send everything, honey.
Hey, send my drawers too.
Whatever it is.
Hey.
I'm with Oprah. My Spanx cost a lot.
they
And all women, we be eyeing them.
gonna fold it too. They gonna fold it nice and put a little
them little good scent
little
on it.
Roman therapy in there.
That good scent on it.
But I also get that because I use a lot, you know, I work out a lot. So I got a
your
lot of workout clothes.
Yeah, you might want to do it just because workout clothes, you got to clean them, honey.
So even workout clothes, like it's hard to get the funk out of them, even with like using vinegar and all the
You
other
got to
stuff.
be very diligent.
Very diligent on there. You can't even let that shit soak. You know, it's getting to the point where I just put my workout clothes out in the sun.
Yeah.
Like let the UV rays kill
The germs.
all the germs of the funk. But hell, that might be a thing. But when my run coach told me that, like, yeah, you know, my bad, the maid was here, and I was like, oh, the wealth, and then her being like, yeah, it's amazing. And her not feeling no
Guilty.
sad, no
guilt.
guiltiness, and being like, this is the best money I ever spent.
I don't even know what my mama do if she came to my house and I'm like, oh, Roberta coming to clean the house. Well, my mama looked me up and down like this wench.
You know what? When we got put up in our first place, we had
Our housekeeper.
and it was the best thing ever.
It's the best thing ever.
It was like out, leave out, and come back.
They fuck up that blanket so good.
Don't they?
You right. And the thing is, they can charge me whatever the fuck they want.
You gonna clean my house and y'all promise not to steal
And here
shit?
a tip for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I still am processing that myself though.
But
I'm still unpacking it. I'm still unpacking it. And right, wrong, I don't know, but I'm unpacking it.
Yeah, but I think another thing, and we can move on this because you still in your check-in.
You see, I'm near Ike, keep us in check.
No, but also like I just remember like the thoughts and feelings that you felt when you came home to that, right? And I know for you, you was like, the house is the only place that I can really control, and I would like to have like some type of order in the house, right?
I agree, because our house is out of order right now. Mabel it is a bone in every room, a ball in every room. Ain't no vacuum done happening because Mabel in all the rooms, she's scared of the vacuum. Bathroom, every product you can think is on the counter, including dog wipes.
How did they get in there?
I don't know.
So what else you got going on?
I think that's it. Oh, another positive note. Did y'all see Simone Biles beat another motherfucking record?
No, what she
I don't know
do?
what the fuck she did. She jumped off something and did some twist, and ain't no white bitch ever did it.
What?
Shout out to her. I don't even know what she did. It doesn't matter. She did some type of dismount or some type of move that's never been done before, of course. And she did it without even taking a double breath.
Takes gymnastics to another level.
Do you want to say what the move was? It really doesn't matter. It's called now the Simone Biles move.
Simone Biles makes history on the balance beam dismount.
Yeah, it's a dismount. Hit it.
Let's see what this is about.
Oh, Nero, we about to watch it?
No, I'm just gonna
Pow,
see.
pow, pow, pow.
Okay.
Is this it?
I don't know.
Oh,
No, that ain't it.
that can't be it. Not the way she hit.
But that spin in the air, that's it though.
Yeah, shout out to her. That's
'Cause
my
you
only
know.
thing. She makes me happy as a black girl.
Because Simone be doing all those.
Damn, how did she twist her body like that?
I don't know.
Shout
I
out to
don't
her.
know.
She broke
She
another
is
record,
a fucking
and she's
beast.
literally 12. So
So is this right here?
we about to watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all can't hear it.
Bam.
Bam, bam, bang.
Oh shit! So she do her running.
I ain't even see what happened.
That
She did it
running
so quick.
spin that she do.
Twist. She did a twist.
So it's
Then
like
she
a
spin
spin,
that,
and it's
spin,
like
spin,
a
spin, spin,
780. That ain't never been done before,
No.
nigga.
Look at her white coach. Well, I got chills. Her white coach like, look at this nigga. Go ahead, Simone.
She is beast.
Go
She
ahead.
is a beast.
Yeah. Shout out to her. That made me happy. That made me happy, but made me sad that it was hard for me to get off the couch this weekend. And Simone doing triple, double dismounts in the air. She doing Spider-Man moves and shit without the web. She fucking Spider-Man. She the new Spider-Man.
She's a beast.
I know she a beast.
How old is Simone?
3. What?
No, because I just know like gymnastics has like a very
They're
like
young.
short period,
It's a very young sport.
and so I didn't know if like she was in her
late
20s or
teens, early 20s.
I don't know.
She can't be more than 22, 23.
She was born in 1997. She's 22.
Told you. She about to retire. She a Gen Zer. We gonna talk about them Gen Zs.
I ain't know what that means.
After us, the old ass millennials, the ones I be talking about, born in 95.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna stop saying 95 and have to say Gen Zs. Shout out to Euphoria. Y'all told me to watch that shit, and I've got a good read for you coming. Go ahead, Nero. On them drugs. Y'all know you can't have high anxiety and do drugs at the same time. We know Gen Zs. Born after 1995 to what, the mid 2000s or the end of 2000.
I think it might even be earlier than that.
I think it's 95.
Let me see.
Yeah, Gen Z is 95. Y'all know y'all got that bad anxiety. And y'all gonna try to do Molly? Come on. You know that fuck up with your anxiety. Could you imagine having high anxiety being on Molly?
No.
Look at Euphoria. That's what that is. If you want to see white never mind. We should check in. It's just white destructive behavior. It's white on white crime happening in Euphoria.
Damn, it is at 1995.
I know my shit. I know. Because y'all get mad at me. Y'all get mad at me. I'll be like, it's something about the folks who born in 1995 and after something wrong with y'all. And y'all be like, nah, y'all be me. No. That anxiety.
Something is wrong with you.
It is. Just like it's something wrong with every generation.
Uh-huh.
But that anxiety, that got y'all. And the thing is, Gen Zers have high anxiety, but ultra competitive. Right? And that don't go.
Surely don't.
Where, you tease the millennials, honey, ain't no winners. We all win. Don't give a fuck about winning. That is a millennial in a button. Winning. Nigga, I won when I was born.
Do we get money?
Meanwhile, Gen Zers, that y'all competitive and y'all anxious as fuck. Go ahead. You are. I don't care. You can get mad.
Oh shit.
I don't care.
We gonna go back to that. All right.
We can. If you want, but this is just the truth. I'm saying
It is the truth. So just bear with me. So I'm still working through my schedule. I'm still trying to figure out.
Saying he tired, honey.
No, I ain't saying I'm tired. No, Yambi, don't put this all on me. You know what? Yeah.
Nigga, I
You know
was
what?
ready.
You know
I have
what?
done all the
You know
podcast
what?
prep.
You know what? I'm gonna hold you there. I'm gonna stop you right there. I am gonna take the blame for this.
Okay, thank you.
Because I am the head of this household and I'm the head of this podcast, and the podcast ain't go out because of me.
Yep.
But bear with me. Bear with your boy. There's a lot of change going on. Just trying to figure out the whole work schedule and things of that sort. As well as just understand this whole startup culture, right? Like I knew it was going to be a beast, but you really don't know how much of a beast it is until you actually in there. It's like taking a sip of water from a fire hydrant. Yep. No matter what you do, you're going to get wet. Yep. And, with me being a part of just a 20-person team, and the CEO sit in the bullpen with us.
She can see y'all she sit in the middle of the room. She see all of y'all.
She see all of us. But also, she be like, hey, let's have a meeting real quick. And then
you can't be like, oh, I got another meeting. With fucking who?
Yeah, with who? Mm-hmm. You got a meeting with Julie? Julie, guess what? Nirma's canceling this meeting.
Have it in 30 minutes, bitch. I don't care if you're on here. I ever have it. It's a different culture compared to where I work. I got a meeting with so-and-so here, and here.
Right.
But, okay, maybe you do need to go.
Mm-hmm. But, in the startup culture, she's like, no. We're just going to have a brainstorming session. And it's like, well, I'm working on a project that you want me to have. Oh, don't worry about that. And then gonna send me a message on Slack talking about, yeah, let's bang this out on Monday. Let me know if you want to meet at 1:00. I said, wait a minute.
You told me not to worry about it.
You told me not to worry about this shit. Yeah. It's almost like undergrad. Not undergrad. It's like grad school all over again.
Yeah, I told you not to worry about this hour.
Oh, so you expect me to do it at 7:00 when you gone?
Yes.
No.
I'm just telling you.
And they're gonna have me, and they're gonna say, I want you to read this book too.
Yes.
And have that done. Yes. And I looked at this thick ass book. I said, nah, I ain't gonna be able to do shit this weekend.
That's what I said. You better get on Audible. Did you finish reading it?
Not all of it.
Monday is in 3 hours.
Yes, I do know that.
How many hours you got left in the book?
Like 2.
Oh, okay, that's doable.
So I was gonna finish in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I'm planning on working from home, for the first half anyway. But so just really trying to understand that, especially with my running schedule, this work schedule, this podcasting schedule, and my other endeavors I'm trying to do, as well as spend time with Nyambi.
Did Nyambi
outside
work at the bot store? Nyambi get nanny. Did
outside
Nyambi work in Silicon Valley? Nyambi make ham hocks and lima beans.
Nyambi, that's got that comparison stuff. That's that comparison shit again.
Millennial shit.
No, it's not. I just want you to know, you can't tell me how to make me feel about.
Oh, I'm not.
Okay.
When you say you weren't available to do that, I said no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Did I not?
Yeah.
Okay then.
But there's been times where I gave you the opportunity too, we ain't got to do this, and then Nyambi like, nah, I'm gonna push through.
That's how we got to 272.
Never mind.
Come on, I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
So just really trying to understand that it's definitely a great place to be at. It falls in line with all my goals and aspirations that I'm trying to do. It's a startup, so that's pretty cool. But just trying to learn and maneuver through it is one thing. Also maneuvering through it when you're the only black one.
Yep.
And then also maneuvering through it the way how I got the job. So they looking at me like I'm super nigga. And they expect me to do super nigga things. Yep. And I'm still in shock, wait a minute, I got this job. And it's like, no, you super nigga. Come on.
Yeah.
And it's all right. So doing that. But also the next thing is talking about job mentors, right? Mm-hmm. And how, Nyambi is near him cough and he just gets a mentor.
I don't get no mentors. And don't get me wrong. I had people who have supported my journey and been advocates for me. And now that I'm this further on my journey, I do have folks I can say are mentors. But when I was a baby out there just struggling, will anyone tell me, am I heading in the right direction? Child, no. Nero just be like, I just want to live life. I don't want no mentor. And it'll be a black man come out to steal him. Did you say you needed a mentor? The fuck? That's the difference. Uh-huh. Where I feel like I was actively hustling up, trying to do something, trying to be present. and it don't work. But it's all divine order too. Now that I'm older, I really do believe it's all divine order.
Yeah.
And you can't force it.
No, you can't.
It has to be mutual.
But also like the level of mentorship that I'm getting at this position too. So for example, this is one of the things I was like, Nyambi, I gotta go get some better clothes this week.
Come on, tell me what your mentor said. and y'all say, I want to go back to the other podcast and see if Nyambi ever said it.
It said what?
What your mentor said.
No.
I have. And I'm wearing the merchandise.
I am wearing
nigga,
the
you gotta wear the merchandise every week, but go ahead, tell me what your mentor said.
Well, shit, if I'm at home, yeah.
Bye.
So, I come in there and, she come in there and she like come to the office. So we sit in the office and, she's like, well, Niram, you're doing a great job. Like, I'm very excited that you're here. You're definitely going to change the culture of the office and things of that sort. All I hear is super nigga, super nigga, and super nigga.
Yeah.
So she's looking at me and she's like, but there's one thing I do want you to like work on. So I'm like, yeah, what's that?
Waiting for feedback.
Yeah, like,
They love feedback in Silicon Valley.
Yeah, so I'm like, what's that? Like, what you want me to work on? She's like, what you have on now, like, she's like, it's great. Well, she led it up with a story on like how she hired somebody,
she gave you a shit
and then they came in with a suit, and then like their first day they came in like with a graphic tee on, and it's like, well, you ain't wear a graphic tee here yet or nothing like that. Oh no, but she said, when you look around, like you're on par with everybody that's in the office. So you look at the engineers and the other people here, like you're on par, but I want them to take you more seriously. And it's like, oh, okay. Like, so what does that mean? It's like, I want you to go just a step above what they got on. So, they got on like gym shoes, jeans and things of that sort. Like, maybe a dress.
Which is very normal for Silicon Valley.
Yeah, it's very, very normal for Silicon Valley.
Like, even in the highest, like I've seen VPs. And don't get me wrong, now that my company's kind of in transition, I'm seeing a slight change, but I would say still the majority of folks are casual.
And she's like, like just take it a step further. Like, you have credibility here. I'm going to keep bringing you into other meetings where your credibility is going to continue to get higher. But I want people to instantly see you and take you seriously. And the only way to have you take seriously in Silicon Valley if you dress up just a little bit above
to make you look twice.
What everybody else is going. Like jeans and a t-shirt, that's cool, but like, or like jeans and shorts. I mean, like shorts and a shirt with some gym shoes. Like that's cool. Like that's office culture. Like you can do that. But wear shorts. Like dress it up.
Wear a nice
like
dress shorts.
Wear a nice pair of shorts. Wear some loafers. Don't always wear gym shoes. Because like, I just want you to be taken seriously and be separated from.
But even if you think back to our mentors, I'm even thinking about in higher ed. That's something, the folks I'm thinking about, even I'm thinking about a mentor whose husband passed away. That's something that they always said, right? They always came clean and overdressed, right? Like it's something to that. Dressing for the role that you want instead of the role that you have. And I'm even starting to look around how I dress.
Yeah.
Usually I'm always decent because usually I'm surrounded by white people who really be on the struggle bus. But I have noticed it's a few white folks who come clean as fuck. There's a few white people who come clean with them Gucci bags and them Cartier. They had so many Cartier bracelets. I counted like $50,000 on their wrist. This is me. I've been to meeting 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. Then I'm looking at my Target earrings. I said, do they know these from Target? It is. Honestly, the way people present money is different out here too.
It is.
And it took me almost a year and a half to see that. But when I first came out here, I didn't see any money. But now that I've been here for a year and a half,
you see it.
Jesus. Do I see it?
You see it. Yeah, you riding shuttle, but you got a...
You know what you got. Or the BART or the Caltrain. Right? Because the big VPs and like these venture capitalists try to be of the people. They're like, oh yeah, I ride public transportation. But it's just like, you got a Hermes bag.
You got a Rolex on.
You can buy this whole...
You got a limited edition Rolex on. Talking about you taking the company shuttle or the public transportation.
It doesn't.
I get on the Caltrain too, just like everybody else.
I pay the $6. You should pay for everyone's. But I am noticing how money presents out here, and it is different.
Yeah.
Before I was like, oh, everybody broke, honey. But nah.
No.
It's the subtle. I think I'm used to Midwest and East Coast where money is loud.
Yeah.
Unless you're on like white ass New England, where that money is a little quieter. But I would argue they got a dress code.
Yeah, they do.
Right. So when I'm thinking of that Golden Coast, that Greenwich Village, right, Martha's Vineyard, they definitely got a dress code. And it's very clear on what money looks like. But when you think of New York or, people with money, it's very loud. Like, it's very latest fashion. It's very hashtag. It's very Instagrammable.
Yeah.
But out in Silicon Valley, it's not the same.
No.
But then you think to flip it, right? It's the highest concentration of billionaires, not millionaires, billionaires. And out here,
They just have a Rolex watch on with.
it's even more than that. Like, I can't even.
Or a Hermes bag.
I might have to process it for y'all and just take notes throughout the week when I have moments I'm reminded how poor I am.
Mm-hmm.
But money just presents so different that I can't even process it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you noticed that too? Even in cars and it's not even loud cars though.
No.
But it's just subtle.
And the thing is, it'd be like Teslas and shit. Or
Yeah, it'd be a Tesla. And the Tesla is an expensive car.
yeah.
But it's different compared to, like, I feel like the East Coast and the Midwest, like, they'll have a driver and a Rolls Royce and curtains and shit. They ain't gonna have that out here. But
No.
but in exchange, nigga, they got a private jet. Like,
Right.
it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, it's just different.
It is different.
I'm gonna process that more because I know we're not doing a good job explaining, but it is. Like, you'll be sitting around, look at the Dairy Queen, at the Cold Stone, and you'll be like, wait a minute.
Like it's like a what Jamie Foxx explained.
A mist.
A mist. It's like a mist that comes in the air.
Like, do you smell that? Oh, that's money. What?
Like, it's just the mist. It's like you order something from Cold Stone, and then they order something from Cold Stone, and you can order the same thing, but just the swag of it be totally different.
And you got to turn around.
And you be like, wait, what?
Or they like pay you and like, or it'd be subtle. I don't know how to explain to y'all. They'll be like putting up their little credit card or their cash, and then you'll get a splot of like a baguette bracelet.
It just glistens in your eye.
Or she be like, fuck, what is that?
Or they hand you their credit card and
that you've never even seen that credit card. What company is that?
And then they'll drop it and it just makes like this ting noise.
Like, money. I'm sorry,
You scared me,
Mabel. That's what did me too, Mabel.
When a plastic falls, it's like
I still got plastic credit cards.
these niggas got metal.
They
and
got metal
gold
credit cards.
and titanium credit cards I ain't never
How
seen
they got
before.
metal credit cards? What do I have to sign up for those?
Where does one get a metal credit card? And then like they give a credit card, you ain't got no numbers on it.
No numbers.
It's just be a strip.
It's just slate black.
It's just a strip.
And then the cashier not to even ask for ID.
No.
Who is this nigga? Sometimes I want to ask, who are you?
Who you?
Who is you? I'm Nyambi, and this is Niram, and we represent Black love. So, and like on the East Coast, I've never noticed anything like that. Mm-hmm. If anything, it's an old American Express like it's about to burn out. I said, you been swiping that, huh?
Credit card falling. Sound like this.
Yeah. Sounds like debt. Sounds like debt. Sounds like you're in debt.
Say, wait a minute. When my car fall, it don't sound like that.
Exactly. So those are the things we're talking about. Where it's like, I've never seen an all black credit card that's just slate with no numbers or no name on it. What company is that? How are you approached for that?
Right.
Or is it certain jewelry or things that they'll wear? It's like, oh, and it'd be nice, but it's never like encrusted in diamonds.
No.
So you're not going to see a Rolex encrusted in diamonds
No.
or like or even diamond ring.
Yeah, it'd just be
I'm
bust down
noticing the
Rolex.
bad bitches of tech Silicon Valley does not have one diamond in their
No.
ring. But that ring that gold plated ring look expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
Because the little gold bands be $40. Not hers. It's just something.
It just be bust down. It don't even be bust down rollers.
It don't be bust down. But it feel rich. We'll tell you more. What we'll do, y'all, we'll begin to take notes every time we feel poor. And we'll report back. Sorry, Mabel, I didn't mean to scare you.
You scared the shit out of me.
Mabel, that's what it did to us, too.
Yeah.
I said, how that's going to go in the machine? It don't even go in the machine. I don't know where they take that card in their back.
Exactly.
Do you think they get points for free Cold Stone?
Yeah.
They just get free Cold Stone.
So this is random. So I went to go take my watch to the Shinola store.
Yeah. Tell folks what the Shinola is.
So Shinola is a watch brand that's made in Detroit. And so they do all the
It's
handmade.
American made.
So it's American made.
There's not a lot of American made watches.
It's supposed to be like luxury, and it's made in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a Shinola store here. My battery is done. So my battery had died. So I'm like, Nyambi, since my mentor want me to go ahead and dress it up a bit, maybe I should go
Get that
ahead.
plastic ass watch off.
Maybe I shouldn't go ahead and start rocking the Shinola watch again. Maybe I shouldn't wear this for special occasions.
Because that's we poor.
Because we poor.
I got pearls for special occasions.
Maybe I just won't wear this when we go to Morton's.
Just for anniversary dinners.
Anniversary dinners.
Ruth Chris.
Ruth
Po
Chris,
nigga shit.
Morton's, and Fogo de Chao.
Po nigga shit. There ain't no wrong, honey, y'all. We still in
Right.
the same crew. Mm-hmm. Please, a good Morton's Fogo de Chao cost you about $300. You eating right.
So the mentor CEO talking about, so even like your watch, like, do you always have to wear the running watch?
I hate that fucking Garmin too. And I've hinted at it because I bought Nero my Apple Watch when they first came out. I said, "Don't you have an Apple Watch, Nero? This don't work, or well, you don't like it. It's just old.
It's old and it don't work. It don't
How do you
fulfill
know the
me.
difference? Oh, poor shit. That's things poor mama say.
Oh, you know.
How do you know the difference?
You know the difference because on the new ones it's like a red ring
Apple is
on the
prejudice.
twist thing.
Apple is prejudice.
And so you were like, oh, your watch don't have a red
That
ring.
must be the Model 0.
Where your red ring?
Model
at?
T, like the 4. It's the Model T, honey.
And so do you always have to wear the running watch? And I'm thinking myself, like, shit, if I go running, don't y'all niggas want to find me?
I'm trying to count his calories, his mileage. I'm trying to
Right.
get my steps in.
Trying to get my steps in.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got to get my Shinola watch done. Also, back to what I was saying. So took it to the Shinola store, and I give the guy my credit card for him to change the battery.
Yeah.
And then he goes in the back, and I'm like, Nyambi, what do you go with my credit
And what I
card?
tell your poet.
Like, oh, this is just the rich things. Like at rich companies, they take your card in the back.
Yeah,
and
if,
make
like
it-
say if you go to a very a fancier store
Mm-hmm.
or even like a Chanel or Louis Vuitton, they don't have no fucking cash registers in the front, nigga.
oh,
Niggas, pay attention next time you go. That's just
me,
some
I'm poor.
Macy's shit. That's
Help
some
me, I'm
Macy's
poor.
Target shit. Cause making sure your ass pay for this right now. But usually the more luxury brands, they do have to go in the back and price you out. Because the front end is just the experience, right? It's more of like a showroom and like trying things on and like immersing yourself in the experience, and having cash register that distracts from that. The idea is that when you want it, it don't matter how much it costs. Just give me your card and I give you your receipt. He didn't tell you the price or nothing like that.
No.
It was just like, oh, here you go. I learned that from the box though, honey. It's an experience.
oh,
Yeah.
just like negligee.
No, can you not put my negligee on the conveyor belt? Shout out to y'all who've been rocking us for a long time. For y'all don't know, I used to work at a bot store, and when I worked at the bot store, my first weeks, because I used to cry every day. Y'all go listen to the old podcast. I ain't reliving that shit. But one of the first few weeks, a white bitch came and was like, "Madam." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, can I do? Could you please not put my negligee on the conveyor belt?" First of all, bitch, this is a bot store. We don't sell negligees. We share drawers. And if you don't put that shit down there right now, listen to the episode. I don't even know what episode that was. We might have to find that one. Bring that back. I was so hurt
He was.
because she had a lot of shit. First of all, the bitch bought negligees, bleach, pork chops, and erasers. They don't even go together.
It don't.
And you can buy all that from the same store. That tells you where your income's at. Go ahead. At Shinola, I can't buy pork chops.
No. Even though what I'm starting to see that they're starting to branch out other than just watches.
Leather goods, yeah.
So they're doing like leather goods and
They've been doing that for a while, though.
other things, which is kind of interesting as well.
Go ahead.
But yeah,
Because you keep a watch. Hopefully, a watch ain't something, you rebuy them for aesthetics, but a watch is something you should keep for a lifetime. The only thing you should be, if it's a good watch, the only thing you should be changing is the battery,
yeah.
honestly. And if they want folks to come back for other stuff, what you come back for watch, every 5 to 10 years,
I
maybe?
guess so.
So you not really got a quick turnover, but like purses, notepads, pens, that shit, you got to buy it often.
So, so that was the conversation that I was having with Mentor CEO, that she wants me to just dress a step above everybody else in the office so people can take me serious. Yeah. But I also see the play. Like, I see the play there. And the play is that, all right, she's grooming me to take me places, right? Mm-hmm. And she wants me to be on my game every time I'm in the office, that just in case, like, hey, Nero, we about to go up to XYZ.
This meet and greet, this happy hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on with me. Mm-hmm. Or we about to go. Yeah, we about to go meet some investors. Come, and I just can't be there with a wrinkled tee on and some gym shoes and some basketball shorts, like how some of these engineers be coming in there.
And don't get me wrong, engineers have the privilege to do that, honey, because they control that code.
Yeah.
When the code, they don't need to go to no meeting.
But I thought it was pretty smooth.
I mean, you're right.
But wait till my new style. I've been trying out some things.
How would you describe? I mean, Niram, you are more fashionable than I am.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need to step up my fashion game, but I don't have the patience for it. So I'm waiting until I need to step up my fashion game, but I can just hire a stylist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just hire. I don't have time.
See,
I don't have patience.
my
But you have
approach.
patience.
Well, that's the thing. My approach to fashion is not really all of that. I just buy everything that fit in every color.
No, you extra. You and Nia are extra.
I just buy.
Nia listening to. He unpacking. Shout out to Nia unpacking.
I just buy everything nice that fits
You and Nia are a fucking lie.
in every color.
No. You two
So,
are. No.
If there's
Can't
a
let you
shirt,
lie.
if there's a shirt
Sir, can't let you lie.
that I like,
Not on my watch.
I'll buy it in every color.
You and Nia, yes, I agree. You would do that. But you and Nia are very calculated when it comes to y'all appearance and aesthetics.
You think
More so than any other man I've been around. Absolutely. Yeah.
Tell me
So
more.
don't lie to these people. Nia and Niram, and like they'll go to dozens back and forth on each other because I want to say their styles are similar, but they're both very well dressed black men, but just different styles. But every move y'all make, every piece of clothing y'all buy, accessory, y'all are, I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. You lie to me if you want, but they doing deep research. Like they are, I would not be surprised if y'all had like a vision board on Pinterest somewhere. Like
What?
that would not like if they were like Nia got a vision board. I'd be like,
No.
child, don't surprise me. But it's just the care that they take in their appearance and the story that they tell with what they're wearing. It's not a piece of clothing that Niram or Nia puts on that does not have a rhyme or reason. That's what I'm saying. And I don't think most men do that. They just put it on because like, oh, this is what's clean. Shirt, check. Tie, check. Pants, check. Shirt, pant, check. That ain't how y'all doing it.
Oh.
Y'all niggas is telling stories with the fabrics and this accessory means this. And when the moon come through, Niram, oh, it's breathable and we can do this. And please. Niram won't even wear. He used to look down at people who used to get their bow ties pre-tied.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. People who care about fashion says that, not normal niggas.
Why you don't care about yourself enough to tell your own
Okay,
time?
then that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And Nia obsession with pocket watches and his what is them things over here? I don't even know the names of them.
lapel pins.
They just can't get normal ones. So that's not normal. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. It's just not normal. But I appreciate it. Y'all always look very handsome. I never have to. Y'all two are never two people I have to worry about looking twice at. And I have been placed with men that before they leave the house, I need to look at you because you're looking crazy. But you two, I never have to ask you what you're wearing. Do you need help? That's not something I ever have to do.
Well, you know,
We got friends. We got friends who ain't no longer the friend group. Who you be like, where the fuck are you going? Did you get the message we're going out? Niggas, you wearing khakis? Is them Cheetos? Chicos? You know what I'm talking about?
chinos.
You remember the one that Amaka said looked like a fire hydrant?
Yes.
Oh my God. What was he wearing? He was horrible.
Nigga, those cargos with the
When
hammer.
we
loop.
going out, you can wear cargo pants if we going to Disneyland or camping.
Nigga, does those jeans have a hammer loop in there?
Oh, you talking about somebody else.
I don't even know if they listen.
Fancy.
I don't even know if they listen.
I
but shut up.
loved him. I was talking about the fire hydrant.
Oh.
You know what a fire hydrant
Yep,
is?
I know who fire hydrant is too.
You know, I'm more comfortable talking about him. He don't got good sense.
What? I talk about everybody. Everybody can get
It's
it.
an equal opportunity. But what I'm saying is you and Nia never fall in that category.
I don't know about all that.
No, y'all don't. I mean, when y'all in y'all slum phase and if we just around the house and we not literally not going nowhere, yeah, y'all can wear some things that should be given away. But when we going somewhere, I never have to worry about that.
Oh, like how when we went out on Saturday, you looked at me crazy.
Yes.
I wasn't.
But now
flirting.
around the house, Niram will wear a hole in the shirt. You like, nigga, throw that away. Throw it away. Throw them holy drawers away.
They be the most comfortable
This is my
drawers.
lounging gear. Throw that shit away.
Man, the holy drawers be the most comfortable
Oh, I
ones.
hate my pet peeve, especially when I'm doing laundry, is a holy draw, a holy anything when I'm doing laundry.
Because
I need to go back, take a pride in your shit. Either sew it up or throw it away.
that holy drawer be amazing.
Oh, I hate a holy
Because you
draw.
can just sit there and let the fan, you just open up and the fan just go ahead and get you and
Or
cool
I
you
hate a
down.
holy sock with that big toe missing. Oh my God. Oh, if you ready to piss me off, I think one person came and visit our house and they had a hole in their sock. I was so distracted. I was so distracted. If I have a hole in my sock, I've been to somebody's house, I'm just taking off the whole ass sock.
Oh my god!
I ain't gonna wear no socks. I'm just wearing my bare feet. All right.
And then the last thing, I didn't even know like men had pads. So I'm over here.
Nah, I had to help him because he was out, and I said, I'm just thinking, maybe the socks ain't clean. I said, why you got them thick ass hot ass socks on with them breathable shoes? I don't even know how you describe them shoes. Who would you describe these? These supposed to be no sock shoes or no show shoes. And I'm thinking near them just out of the socks.
No, and I'm wearing low cut,
thick ass
running socks.
Thick though. I was hot looking at
because those like blister prevention socks from when I run.
You got the wrong shoe then. If you're taking all these precautions, just not to have no blisters on your feet. The shoe, something wrong. It's the shoe, not you.
And I said, Naomi, I wish they had like low cut dress socks.
And what I said?
So I didn't have to wear my running socks.
And I said, you're wearing what?
Are you wearing running socks? Yes, I'm wearing my thick running socks with these shoes.
I was done. I left the line. It was at Nordstrom. I left the line and I went and got him a pair of no-show socks. And I said, just put these up near him. How much is these? Shut up, po nigga. Just pay for them. And then we get out the car. I said, change your socks. And what Near him say? Now? Yes, nigga. Take these thick ass socks off. And you put them on and then what?
I said, oh, this how this work, huh?
You really ain't know about no-show socks. You just wear no socks with yours. And you can, but I wouldn't do that for, like, if you out more than 2-3 hours, you need to put the no-show socks on. Like, if you're just out for an hour or two, you can just put on foot powder or some spray, and you can be fine with no socks on. But anything longer than that, you need socks to catch the sweat.
I'm a big nigga, and I be sweating, so I need to have all the barrier. Because let me not have a sock on a shoe. That shoe can be unwearable one day. I can't never get that funk out.
That's why you wear your little pit, your little no-show. You bought some more, or you like the ones from Nordstrom?
I bought some more.
And how they feel?
They feel all right. They're not as good as the ones from Nordstrom, but
because you gotta get that grip on the back of the heel.
You
can't walk them hard near them. You use things hard, baby. You can't walk them hard.
I bought a few pair. I bought a couple different pair from Amazon, so I'm trying them out. Okay. And once don't work, I'm gonna send it back.
And for all you other brothers out there, stop wearing these thick ass socks with like these cute little breathable shoes. You're supposed to either wear no socks with foot powder or the no show. Go on Amazon and put no show socks for men and pay the $12. Don't do that no more.
Thank you, Mama Naomi.
I'm just saying, y'all here looking crazy. Because I thought Niram looked crazy, but was going to Nordstrom. So I thought that's what he was going for.
No.
And then the guy in line, I said, oh, you getting some?
Buying some more shoes. And
I said, oh. Because I asked you, like, oh, you going to wear them with no? Yeah, y'all know the story. Go ahead.
But that's my style. My style on some real stuff is that if it fits, I buy it in every color. So if it's like a nice button-down shirt, I just buy it in every color. Okay. That's how it works. Shoes, too.
Thank you.
I bought these Gohan shoes. The research it takes
you to get to that point. That's the diligence I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
You just don't do it willy-nilly. Because most average niggas would just be like, oh, they have my size. I'll take them in all colors instead of trying it on. Does it look good?
Yeah. Like, I'm try it on and make sure it look good. And if it look good, I'll buy it in every color. Yeah. Okay. And hell, sometimes I'll buy the same color twice.
Oh, my God.
Because
if it's black.
The utility. Mm-hmm. I told you, I'm almost tempted to buy those other shoes.
Come on.
Even though I got the same pair.
Got it.
Oh, you rushing me?
Not rushing.
We're an hour in, so
keep going.
So we talked about balance. The other thing I just want to, save some time or make space for Mike Brown's death anniversary. So that was on August 9th, and that is his 5th year anniversary. And one of the things that really just sticks out to me is that out of all the black men who have died over all the years, Mike Brown was the one, the most I can look in the mirror and say, like, he is me, right? Yeah. So that one just really means a lot to me. And it really just says something, right? And it's just something about how even as we're approaching the end of 2019, moving into 2020, this police state is not getting any better, right? No. And then even for myself, to be out here in Colonizer Valley and to be in full on running gear with a running lamp on and shit like that, running backpack, and like have the police follow me for a quarter of a mile and then get stopped because I'm looking suspicious because I keep looking back at him. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm looking back at you because the speed limit is 35 miles or 40 miles an hour and you creeping behind me. Yeah. So, with just that on being on, like, hug your black man.
Hug a black man.
Let them know you love them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Thank you, Miriam. Together in the struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to talk about some stuff? What we talking about? You want to talk about euphoria or you want to talk about workism? We're talking about these Gen Zers.
Let's talk about Gen Z, and we can talk about workism on Wednesday.
Yeah, y'all know I got to think about this workism. Stay tuned for Wednesday about that. So, y'all done told me to watch these shows, and more than a few of you told me to watch this show on HBO. It's called Euphoria. It stars Zendaya. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I wasn't interested in watching it because when I think of Zendaya, I still think of the Disney culturally ambiguous superstar. Again, I'm here for. I stand for her. But when it comes for the acting and serving my soul, she just didn't give me what I needed. Even in her, I know she was in Superman, and I'm standing for her being Mary Jane and Mary Jane being a black woman. But it ain't served me. It was for the children. When I tell you, Zendaya came and said, "Nyambis, you don't know who the fuck I am." I have gladly rescinded my any shade I've given to Zendaya. She's a baby and a Gen Zer. Now, this show is called Euphoria. It's on HBO. It's an 8-part series. It just started in June, just wrapped up like maybe not too long ago, a couple weeks ago. I wasn't for it, but it's amazing. It basically is a coming of age story of like these group of kids in high school. There's Gen Zers. Gen Z, as we talked about, Generation Z is the generation right after millennials. So we're talking about the folks born between 1995 and 2010. So these are the age group. These are the folks I tease a lot. This is for y'all. But when I tell you, this show talks about everything from substance abuse, drug use, sexual orientation, sexual identification, like just family shit, like everything. It deals with all those types of things wrapped up in a bow through the lens of teenagers who are teenagers now at this time. And I think before I didn't have a lot of empathy, or I wasn't aware of the struggles that teenagers are going through. I think as being a teenager not too long ago, I understand that you go through all those things because none of that's different. I think no matter when you were a teenager, if it was a Gen Z, millennial, baby boomer, the greatest generation, we do the same thing. So sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Mm-hmm. You deal with all those things. But I don't think I was as empathetic to the lens of the Gen Zers. And I don't think there's any other show that depicts the rawness of what they're going through as this one. And I'm appreciative. I forgot the name of the guy who did it. I think it's like Levin something. Whoever that young white boy is, he's serving y'all. He's not coming here to take names. And I hope he continues to do shows. But it's through the lens of the character name is Rue. I don't want to give too much away because I really think y'all should watch it, especially if you got kids. If you got kids or younger brothers and sisters or cousins or, just something you can't connect with. Sometimes them 95 babies tap dance on your nerves. Watch this show because they used to tap dance on Nyambi nerves. Even thinking of the folks who I work with now, and I would say a lot of them are late millennials, but we got a couple Gen Zers in there who slid in where they're going to be coming soon. That just gave me a little bit more empathy for them. Watch this show. But again, like I said, it centers around this main character. Her name is Rue. I think her full name is Ruth. That's Zendaya, and she's suffers from she's substance abuse. So she takes pills, she does all these things, and the first episode opens with her coming back from rehab. And basically her coming back from rehab to be like, "Oh honey, I just went through the phases, but I'm home from rehab. Who said I plan on stopping? Like I'm gonna just do this to satisfy mama. And then I'm going to be a Rolling Stone and I'm going to do what I need to do when I need to do it." But what's the beauty of it, and I don't think I'm giving too much away because this happens in the first like 5 or 10 minutes, is it shows her journey. So the way she was actually hooked on the drugs or got on the drugs was her father became very ill. And there was just a lot of drugs around the house. And she took us away as a self-soothe. So curiosity, experimentation, like no one told her to do it. Like she wasn't in a friend circle where they were like, "Oh, pop this pill." She was just had the exposure to it and seeing the effects it had on her dad. And she just started to take them. But again, she's biracial and I think as a younger, maybe attention deficit order or something like that. You know, it shows up a little differently in girls.
Yeah.
So she was doing like OCD things. So like counting ceiling times repetitively. When your parents tell you to stop, you get super upset. Having a little bit trouble learning in the traditional classroom. Getting started on medications really early because I think they were triggering some bipolar stuff. So all that stuff was layered.
Mm-hmm.
Super interesting. Also in the show, we talk a lot about body image and what that means. They talk a lot about like how kids perceive sex. I think my generation was much more about, I don't want to say we were the consent generation, but now I don't know what our sex issue was when we were growing up. Maybe Niram can help me out with that. But I feel like
sex issue.
Sex issue, air quote, meaning this episode, Generation Z's, their sex, air quote, issue is revenge porn.
Mm-hmm.
Sending
Ours
nudes.
was consent.
Right, you know, sending nudes. Everybody sending titties and dicks everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
After you get pictures of titties and dicks, then you share it on social media. Yeah. I think that is Gen Z's problem. Like, that is not something the baby boomers can relate to. No. Like, we don't. No.
Ours is all about,
even millennials, right? Some of us didn't even have social media, or the pixels was so bad. We took pictures, but the pixels was like, I don't know if that's Mabel or Niram. I just see a black figure. Yeah. I don't even think I got my first official like dick pic until like maybe the end of undergraduate career, and I'm grown, right? So it's just kind of like, this is weird. I'm grown. I don't even want this on my phone. Right? It just hits different. Mm-hmm. I think sending pictures of nudes and all that, it hits different when you hit a certain age range. Yeah. Where it's just like delete. I don't want nothing to do with this.
Yeah, because like,
like you like
in undergrad, we really didn't have like great pixels, right?
You couldn't see shit. It wasn't worth it.
What year did the iPhone come out? Because like even that camera was trash.
Like it didn't work. I'm sure we did it, but
BlackBerry
it just was so
those pictures were so damn whack.
Pixelated that it was like, what is this? But now, nigga, it's 4K Oculus. You can literally hold a penis in the picture. You can see birthmarks. Right, you know, back in the day, you could be like, "Shit, I don't know who that is." That could be whoever you say it is. I could just see the outline of a black person. That's what I mean. Issue. I don't mean issue as like negative thing, but like the issue you have to work through. You think ours was consent?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think it was consent, or like really establishing consent? And consent, I don't know why people have a hard time with consent. It should be an overwhelming response that the person wants to have sex. Mm-hmm. That's how you know it's consent. If it's ever like any of that happening, you shouldn't have sex. If it's like, yes, let's get down, I'm dripping, let's do this, that's when you do it.
So the iPhone came out in 2007.
Yeah. Yeah, we was on our way out, honey.
That shit was so, that
and
camera
when you
was
first
so
come out,
damn
you ain't
trash.
get it. Like, it didn't pop the first day, honey. It took at least 6 months to a year for it to really pop. So we were talking 2008.
And that camera was so damn trash. And Naomi ain't get her first smartphone until 2010, 2011.
To the teens. And still not that impressed with the phone. Because the Androids is killing the game. With the pictures. Quiet as it's kept.
But Naomi had a flip phone forever.
Surely
just holding on to that whole little flip phone.
Because whenever y'all batteries would die, who got full battery?
With a flip phone. Naomi.
Everybody phone dead. What Naomi at? 93.
And then Naomi be so much of a late adopter. Naomi got on a BlackBerry trend where everybody else is leaving. I love
my BlackBerry too. Yeah, I went from a flip phone to a BlackBerry to an Android to an iPhone. I feel like it might have been later when I got my iPhone. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I want to kind of get rid of it now. Apple ain't doing shit. Apple is getting lazy. Their engineers must not getting bonuses because they ain't doing nothing. Anyway, back to Euphoria. Like, so they deal with those type of things, and it just gave Niram was in and out of it, but I think you get the gist of it. And it was just eye opening to see the folks. It gave me empathy, and I want to apologize to all the folks born after 1995 that I constantly tease, because as we know about the Gen Zers, y'all are extremely competitive. Mm-hmm. But y'all have a lot of anxiety, which you have in common with the millennials, but the way in which we process it looks very different.
I agree.
And what else about you Gen Zers? The Gen Zers are also super competitive, and also y'all the ones who don't like the no identity, like, or no identity is not the word, no labels. So I think late millennials were getting into that, but loosely. Mm-hmm. Y'all are the epitome of it. Y'all are the epitome of it's a spectrum. Everything's a fucking spectrum with y'all. And I get it. Like, I agree, right? I do believe you don't have to be in a box. I do believe it's not black and white. But some of that spectrum shit that y'all on that Raven Simone shit. And I'm not even talking about, I think when we talk about spectrum a lot, we talk about like sexuality, gender identity. I can rock with that. But y'all be talking about everything. You be like, so what do you want to do? I mean, I'm neither here nor there. I'm just not, I don't know. What? Make a fucking decision. But how you gonna be competitive with it? Like I think that's where the rub comes from me. Mm-hmm. How y'all don't want no labels and no titles, but then you competitive as fuck. I'm gonna be the best at this and I'm gonna do this and that. Very entrepreneur. Again, I think late millennials got on it, but Gen Z, they think everybody's gonna, like, the Gen Zers think everybody's gonna be a YouTube star. Everyone's gonna be a Instagram person. Like, no one thinks they have to have a trade. Like, this is the generation who thinks nobody's gonna be an electrician. The quietest is kept. They're gonna end up being the highest paid professionals. Exactly. Nobody want to do it
because nobody want to be an electrician.
It's just different. What you think about it, Nira? Or even just I'm trying not to give away too much of the show, just how sexuality is presented. Mm-hmm. And I think every generation, again, that's not new, but the way in which it's thrown around was different to me.
Yeah.
Like, so you throwing in like cam girls and online and
dominatrixes.
Yeah, because it's not that you didn't get paid for ass. You did. But
I think the mechanisms
the mechanism, maybe that's different.
The mechanisms change.
Like, it ain't nothing new, people paying you for asses.
Right.
But the way you do it make me nervous.
So I think that's more or less it. I think it's just a mechanism, right?
Yeah. It's the oldest profession.
Cam girls and everything else is just it just has changed, right? Mm-hmm. And I think, since us being together for so long, right? Even that whole like Tinder phase, right?
Yeah, we missed that.
You may have had a whole phase, but you had to go through a whole different way.
You had to be upfront with your wholeness. Like,
right.
I never had the opportunity to be catfish because I was never in a situation where I could pretend to be someone else. Mm-hmm. But now you do have that opportunity. Like, all that comes into play where when I was going through the dating scene, that's not something you necessarily had to worry about.
Oh, you ain't never got catfish on Black Planet?
No, nigga. Oh. How do you get catfish with bad pixelation?
Oh, shit.
How?
I got catfish.
Was you just meeting niggas on 8? Well, maybe that's, as a woman, you more precautious. Mm-hmm. Right? Of course it was niggas talking, but I'm not meeting niggas.
Yeah, we meet up at Somerset, meet up at Eastland, Northland.
No, I think catfish is a little late our generation. I definitely think that's late millennial, early Gen Z. Mm-hmm. Because really grown, the thing is, I probably have been catfished, but I catch the bullshit early and was like, not working for me. That's just the difference. Mm-hmm. But because of technology, I was able to catch on sooner. Now with Photoshop, I don't know.
You don't even know.
You might not know. Or what's it called now? Who was it? Jordan Peele did it, where he morphed into President Obama. Mm. And we was like, nigga, is that Obama talking crazy? Right? Like, technology has upped so much that you don't know.
Yeah. No. You just don't know.
But all that has shifted.
Yeah.
But my view is, were you going to say something else?
No, go ahead.
How do you handle it? And I told Niram, I said, we're getting old as hell. We in our later 30s.
I'm still in my early 30s.
We don't need to talk about it. What do we do? What will we do if because now we're getting to the place where we're closer to being parents. If we had kids super young, these easily could be our children.
Yeah.
So how do you even navigate this space with them? Like, what do conversations look like? How do you push through when we're talking about drugs? Like, even the drugs. Mm-hmm. So I would say that, again, drugs ain't nothing new.
No.
For any teenager group. But I'm not sure if I was running with a crew who was fucking up ketamine and Molly.
At the same time.
Right? Or and weed, and liquor. I don't know. Like, and don't get me wrong, it was folks who was doing hardcore drugs. But they weren't so welcomed into community as they are now.
Yeah, I've been to one party once where, and this is how I knew it was one of these frat boy parties at our undergrad. Shout out there, and these niggas just took a big ass punch bowl and just put all types of prescription drugs in there and just shook it up and just passed it around. Niggas just taking shit. Like, I feel like that's the new age of what they doing now. Is that
fuck.
They just taking whatever to try to feel something because they ain't feeling a goddamn thing because they online so much, right? And you can't feel shit online.
But the T is Gen Zers are now preferring in-person communication.
Right.
It's millennials who we really don't want to fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to our parents before.
Yeah.
Baby boomers. Thank you. And Gen Xers.
Yep.
Thank you, Gen Xers and baby boomers, for making us not feel anything. And we don't got time for y'all shit. And we done isolate ourselves so much as stuff as millennials that now the other kids, the Gen Zers, want face-to-face communication, but they can't do it unassisted without drugs. Oh my God.
Because they can do it unassisted with drugs because they can have so much anxiety.
Sheesh.
And so much pressure.
But I think that's what surprised me. The drug thing can't surprise me, but the mid scene, and I know it's a show, but the mid scene and intermingling of the drugs, and we're not talking about, these not stupid kids. They have to know drugs have interactions. They in AP Chem.
So you gonna take fentanyl, coke, weed, and a Molly?
Look, and a Smirnoff. And wash it down with Smirnoff or Burnett's. Are you serious? Are you trying to die tonight? Like that's what I don't connect with, because I think we had the alkies. I think we had the folks who did heavy alcohol. We had the folks who did the weeds.
But,
we had the folks who did the heavy drugs. But I don't know if all those was one person.
It was separated.
Yeah.
Especially in the black community, it was separated.
Yes.
It was down to the point like nigga just drinking brown. That's all he drinking.
Brown.
Is brown.
Don't get them tequila. They don't mix. But the way in which things are mixed, child, I'm terrified. And I think that just opened a window to me too. And it's a lot more on the pills. I think it's more so what shocked me was the mixture of pills and for the disregard for even what the pills were. Like long as it was some type of a pill, I'm good.
Yeah.
And that's what surprised me a little bit. Like, fuck. We got something going on here.
And you don't even know what the shit is. Like I told you, I've been in that one party and I was like, oh.
We don't know what this is. Like, is this a Xanax? Is this a perk? Is this Oxy?
This ain't my type of party. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
This how y'all niggas getting down?
Yeah.
Where they just took all the prescription pills, everybody took all their pills and just put it in the thing and just shook it up.
Yeah.
Hell.
What is that? Is that chemo?
What is that?
Is that your mama chemo? Is this chemo? Is this radiation? What?
I don't know what I'm taking.
But it's their truth, though.
Right?
It's their truth, and we need to acknowledge that.
It'd be everything: chemo, Viagra,
and we need to acknowledge that. And I think the generation prior to us and our parents' generation didn't do a good job of adjusting and shifting when things change with us. And I see this as a whispers as it gets deeper and deeper that we need to recognize what's going on with the other generations too. And so I think it was just an eye-opening thing. But all right, we need to listen to people. What are they going through? Where is this anxiety trigger from? Why are you taking these pills? What are you separating for? Like, really, what is it? And I think that's what just gave me a little bit of, okay, it's something going on here.
Yeah.
It's so, and it made me hurt for them a little bit. And I think the last thing I want to say about Euphoria, because I really want y'all to watch, I think it's a great show. This is definitely, if you're looking for white people destruction, if you're looking for a little white on white harm, go ahead and watch this show. It's not a lot of us in it. We got Zendaya and we got Stormy. Shout out to Stormy, A Wrinkle in Time, with her 10 words. She did very good. And the Black Mama. We only got one black character, other black guy who played in what? The Hate You Give Young Babies, Fuck Them Up Daily on the If You Don't Give Them Milk. What's it called? Was it The Hate You?
The Hate You Give.
You know, the black guy who died.
Yeah.
He in there too.
The Hate You Give, Little Infant Fucks Everyone.
Yeah, he's in it too. So it's not all white, but it's very white, middle class, middle America type stuff. I'm curious, and maybe y'all can give more insight to this. And y'all, the folks, what was this, Bree? Bree, when you born? 96. What is the experience of Black Gen Zers? I don't feel like I have a tight connection on that. I have a little bit of understanding when it comes to some of my younger cousins, but I do think something is at play there. And they don't have enough voice.
They on the lodge with it.
Oh. Did y'all see that shit? Well, Detroit, we on the lodge with them stupid niggas. Why would you tape that?
We on the lodge with it.
So I'm curious about that, and I also appreciated just the trans inclusivity, right? Having trans stars play these different things. But y'all check out Euphoria. Close us on out, Nero.
And so as always, to submit your Black Love story, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email at blacklovematters.com. And to send us anything that we talked about on this podcast, you can go to our website or you can go to our voicemail, and that's at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. 1111. Talk to y'all later. Remember, love is ever evolving. Peace.